This video is using geometric constraints. Here's the document. I've already created this for you. All we're simply doing is using the constraints to make it look just like this one. On Inventor, open up the Student Inventor files off the iDrive and go to geometric constraints. It will take a second to load. Okay, now this is a title block document, so we have to edit the sketch right over here in the browser. Okay, so I'm going to right click on sketch 1 and hit edit. Now all of your geometric constraints are right here in the middle of your screen. We're basically going to follow directions to make those two lines become locked in. So it says make perpendicular. So I'm going to go to my geometric constraints right up here, and there's the perpendicular constraint. Click on it to activate it. Click the first line, then the second line. Then they will snap into perpendicular. Now on this one, it stays perpendicular no matter what I do with that line. It never moves. The second one, make all three lines parallel to one another. So I find the parallel constraint, which is right here. One line, two lines, and then the third line. Okay, this one says dimension circle number 3 to 2 inches. So I start with my dimension tool. To dimension a circle, you click on the ring right there. Then I will get a number that pops up. I click to set the number down, and I simply change that to 2 inches. And I hit the green check. It makes that circle 2 inches. Then it says fix circles 1 and 2. This is your fix button right here. So I click the fix button. I click the ring on circle 1. Then I click the ring on circle 2. The last step, make 3 tangent to 1 and 2. This is my tangent constraint. So I choose circle 3, tangent to circle 2. Then I choose circle 3, tangent to circle 1, just like that. Right here, make circle tangent to both lines. I already have my tangent line, tangent constraint selected. So I choose the circle, choose the first line, choose the circle, choose the second line, and it will make them tangent to both lines. Over here, we're going to fix point C, make endpoints A and B coincident with point C. All right, so the first thing I do is I fix point C, which is the center point of my circle. So I get the fix tool, and I click the center point of the circle. That will lock it in place. Now I'm going to make A and B coincident with the center point. So I'm going to choose this line in the center point. So I get my coincident, which is right here. Choose the endpoint of line A and the center point of the circle. Choose the endpoint of line B and the center point of the circle, and it will make them look just like that. The next one is make circles concentric. My concentric button is right here, and what that's going to do is just line up all the circles. So I choose one circle, then the next, and I choose one circle and the last, and it makes them all line up. Make the lines collinear. Your collinear constraint is right here. Very simple. Activate the constraint, choose the two lines, and it makes them collinear. Make lines horizontal. There's my horizontal constraint. Choose that line, then I choose that line. Make sure you get the line, not the dot. Make line vertical, switch to vertical. 1, 2, and 3. Right there. Now they are all vertical. Make an equilateral triangle. Equilateral means they are all equal. So I get my equals tool. Make sure you don't get the horizontal. Get the equals tool. Choose one side, then another side. One side, then the third side, like that. And you have an equilateral triangle. Make the circles the same size. Well, that's the same as the equals. So 1, then 2, right there to make them the same size. Line up the centers. Line up the centers of the circles on the same horizontal plane. That's our horizontal constraint. It says to line the centers up. So it's that center point with that center point and that center point to there. And all the center points are in a line. And that is it for the geometric constraints. Make sure you finish the sketch when you are finished. Make sure you save as right here to your H drive. And don't forget to take your screenshot.